Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to CDR. It's your host, CDR Nerfpack. Back again on my own again this week. Mr. Luckman is taking a seat in a car. I'm not sure which car it is. Williams, maybe. So, I am your host. Evening Pint Size. Oh, it's raining. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we didn't have any of that on Friday. So we've got 3 people joining the stream. Welcome everyone. Hope you can hear me. I've posted that in there. Everything's posted. We're all good to go. Session will start shortly. Is the rain in for quality? Is the rain in for everything? Here we go. Let's get some information up for everyone. So, full track map. Everyone's currently got inters on. Anyone thinking of going out, or is the rain going to stop? Not a movement in any of the garages so far. Oh, we can hear an engine starting up. And who's going to go out first? So it's wet Q1 and the rest is dry. Interesting. So we should have a dry race, which is reassuring. We are going out here. What setup will you put on then? What is the chance of rain in all sessions? Here we go. Got a Williams. So is that Mr. Luckman? It is indeed. We'll jump on with him while he goes round setting the first time on the track. As I said, we had no rain here on Friday in Tier 2. So I've no idea what it's like to drive around here in the rain. Tier 1 might have had a little bit. So DRS will be deactivated while the rain is here. As Luckman comes into the tight left and right hander. I think we did see quite a few penalties with people in track limits on Friday as well, so we want to keep an eye out for. Wookie, my teammate, is out on an outlap as well. Chip, he's out on an outlap. And James Brown, so the 2 Ferraris, and we've got Marshall there just popping out as well. That's Wee Rabby pops in and says they need to be scrapped. Yeah, well, it's the real life race that you need to have a word with. They're putting their race on the same time as Tier 3, so not our fault, Wab. Shame you couldn't make it this evening. But when it does clash with IRL, then we do actually bring it forward a couple of those. As Harry comes round to start his lap. So yeah, no DRS. He's not actually doing any EOS either. So he's just setting a slow time for him to start at the back of the grid. Let's see where Wookie is. So Wookie's just coming down the street now. He hasn't used his DRS either. There we go, he's just turned it on now. But he hasn't used too much of it. What we're going to do is keep it in track limits. So slow McLaren at the bottom, staying out of the way. So Wookie's a 32.7 for the first sector. So slow by Friday's accounts, but obviously it's a wet track. Keep an eye on the times. Lookman just coming around the final couple of corners. We'll have a time on the board shortly. That's a 107.5 for sector 2. Lookman has pitched. So McLaren coming round the final corner to start his lap, which is Bloomster. Wookie comes to the line. It's a 130.7, so now he's warmed his tyres up, he's going again. So chip at a 30.009, so 7 tenths quicker. James Brown 29, so what first went into the 29? We've got Woburn 107.1 as well for sector 2. Marshall 29.4. Your top tip is Wab for the win. Well, Wab finished 7th on Friday in tier 2, so he should be up there. As Woburn comes round the final corner, where's he going to find himself? He puts himself P8 just in front of his teammates. Just looking hasn't set a time. Gainful, he's just starting his lap. Got a McLaren there of Bloom 107.1 to 171, so everyone's around about the same sort of pace through sector 2. Most people making up the time in sector 3. Evening, Mr. Tribb. Nice to have you here. There you go, Bloomster goes across the line, 30.4. And a Haas of Wookie, look at that, in the 28. Phoenix in the 28 as well, just been pipped by Wookie, so there's Carl Trim still in the pits. Gainful, he's coming through sector 2. We've got Wab on his outlap, so Wab's just come through. It's no JJ, it's wet Q1, potential rain in Q2 and Q3 with potential rain in the race, but it's all dry after Q1. And Clay, what a lap from Clay there, 28.7. Is the track drying up? Has the rain stopped? Is it going to go evening also? Is it? The rain is still coming down. Top boxes are all dry, so all dry for the rest of the 3 sessions. Where's Wab there? He's just coming around the final corner. So it's still raining. However, the times are getting quick. 10th in it from Clay to Wookie. 500th in it between Wookie to Phoenix. And then half a second down to Gainful. Wab takes race line through turn 1, turn 2. So currently Wab the only one on a lap. No one else improved. Woburns on a lap. Just see where he is. But Riker 6 tenths up. Riker coming around the final corner, was 6 tenths up, but he's going to put himself 29.1, so he's lost a little bit of time there. He's on a lap as well. Curly set a time there, 1:30.4. So Wab's invalidated, so he's going on his second run. He's just warming those tyres up. Curly's put a set of softs on. Is it softs? Does look dry, to be honest. Does look dry. As we on board with Wab going through sector 1, there is no more rain. Wookie's put a set of softs on as well. So we've got 8 minutes left of the session. Wab's just gone. Is that a glitch? Is that purple sector 1? Or is that just the old glitch of his personal best? So Osso and Gould are now on an outlap. Where are they? So Osso's just come through sector 3, so bear that in mind. So 107.1 we're looking for. So if any improvement on 107.1, sector 2. 106.2. So this is quick here from Wab. Everyone's putting softs on. Phoenix, James Brown. Yeah, DRS will be activated shortly, so that'll massively increase the time. As Wab comes round, puts himself P12. So he's lost a bit of time there somewhere. He's off soon. Let's go on. Anyone on the softs? No one's gone out yet on a set of softs. So Curly is still sitting in the pits. Gainful, Riker, they're all still in the pits. So everyone's put them on, but no one's gone out yet. So it's only Osso. Is Clay still in the inters? Is he going in the box or is he going again? He's boxing. Is he boxing for softs then? Marshall's got a set of softs on as well. There we go, Riker's going out on a set of softs. Also sets the fastest lap on a set of inters, so it is still inters. It's a balance. One stop's going to be very hard. The tyres go off very quickly. I doubt we'll get anyone doing a one stop. Although Bacardi did do a one stop on Friday, so it is possible. But I just found the grip levels just went. And two Saubers together, helping each other out. Gould again on the inters going quicker, 26.3. So DRS activated. Oh, we've got an invalidation for Riker on his outlap. DRS open yet? No, still no DRS. So we're still on a wet track. Let's see if he's improving through sector 1. Charles Swim sitting in the pits, no time set, sitting on a set of inters. As Riker comes up, No, he's 7/10 down on his previous time. It's not softs yet. It's a weird track, this Mexico. It is a weird track. 7/10 down, it's the wrong tyre. So the Intis is the right tyre to be on. So currently losing Halsey, Trim, Lookburn and Curly. So Curly's come back in and he's going to put a set of Inters on, I would assume. Wab's coming out on the softs. Everyone's now got softs on. Riker's invalidated. He's 3.5 seconds down. It's not soft tyres yet. Be interesting to see those tyre temps. See what because the track does look dry. No, there's no grip. There is no grip. So, Carl Trim's coming out on the softs. Going to be interesting. So we've got no one on an outlap on Inters. Everyone's on the softs. We've got a house coming round. That'll be Wab coming to start his lap. Still no DRS. See, for me, that's Inters. Oh, he didn't invalidate here. I've got no idea. As he comes up, Wab come up to the time split. He's 2/10 down. He's 2/10 down on those softs. Anyone else is Wookie. Wookie's still on. No one's on Inters. Wab's invalidated. Everyone coming out on outlaps. So we've got a Sauber, there's Carl Trim, and see where he is. He's going back. I know he's not. I thought he was going back in, nearly at the pit wall. He's doing another lap. So Carl Trim doesn't actually have a time on the board. So this is everything. 40 seconds left in the session. We're currently losing Curly, Carl, Halsey, Lookman. Don't think he's got any grip at all. 31.9. Wab's in the pit, so Wab better hope that no one below him improves. Otherwise he's out of Q1. We've got Gameful on Inters. We've got Gameful going through. Nothing wrong with my wings, Harvey. So that's it. Qualifying is over. Wab is done. Wookie's done. Ruben's done. Of course, in sector 3. And Gameful is almost a second up on Inters. Gameful's flying. Carl Trim's done, no time on the board. Invalidating his lap. wow, 2.5 seconds up in Gable. Wab's out, Hindsight's out. Gable comes around the final corner. I know it's Gable jumps to the top of the 25.3 on the Inters. The Inters is still the tyre, so that's it. We're losing Hindsight, Wab, Luckman and Carl Trim, who didn't actually set a time. What a weird Q1. Very weird. Sugar-free Red Bulls 1 and 2. So there we go. Very strange Q1. And that's the bottom four we're losing. Kane is yet to join the party, so we're now losing 4 drivers. So there we are. So here we go into Q2, and it's it's dry. Whether the track's dry is another story, but it's stopped raining. A bit overcast. And we go again. So we're down to 15 drivers, losing 5. And we've got a Red Bull, we've got a Ferrari. Ferrari. So it's Housie first out. So half the back coming out, half of them staying in the pits. Everyone is on the soft tyre. So Housie comes round the final couple of corners even. Off he goes around the final corner. He's got a very close Phoenix, very close to him. Personally, I would have left a little bit more room because they're both going off flying laps. It's a bit silly from them too, but it's obviously going to affect them. CDR S is now activated as well. Phoenix has gone wide and validated. Very good. Also, we're just starting this lap. Woburn, he's on a lap as well. We're coming round here. How is each one to do is so 22.8. So the track's still not as good as dry as it was on Friday. Chip with 22.5. Ferrari coming across of James Brown, 23 flat. And we've got a kick salvo of Riker coming around. He jumps up to the top with a 22.1. Clay straight back to the top again with a 21.9. They've got a McLaren coming round here of Bloom. He's across the line where he's going to put himself. So P5 22.9 just in front of James Brown. We've got a Mercedes of Marshall. Marshall going to put himself. There you go, P4 22.5. Also 21.7. Phoenix, he's coming round. Looks quick from Phoenix. Curley still in the pits. Oh, a little bit of a slide. How's he 21.5 goes to the top. And Phoenix goes 21.3. So the track is still evolving. Gainful on his outlap. As he goes in through sector 1. And he's still in the pits. Gould and Curley still in the pits. Ruben. He's looking like a quick lap through sector 1, sector 2. What can he do? Sector 3. Also, he's got skills. He's flying. Woburn goes just behind Phoenix, 21.3. So 500 slower than Phoenix. Also, he's in the Red Bull. He also comes into the pits. Like 3.5 tenths up. So the bottom 4 now come out the pits. Gainful, Wookie, Gould and Curley. As Riker flies in with a 21.1. So the times are dropping quick. Gainful is coming through sector 1. Wookie is still on his outlap. So it's a good sector 1 from Gainful. So Gainful goes in with a 19.6. The track is moving. So slowly ahead, Curley's flying as well. Curly's gone up there. P2. P3 has Gould's just gone back up there with an 18. So we've got 118 to 124. What a spread. Come on, Wookie. Wookie's invalidated. Oh, Wookie, you knob. Oh, it's only a warm-up lap. I'll let you off. I'll let you off, Wookie. So at the moment, Marshall, Bloom, James, Ralphie and Wookie are in the drop zone. Comes around the final couple of corners. Not really been watching his split times, but we'll see shortly as he comes around the final corner what his lap time will be. And there he goes, top at an 18.6. Good lap there from Wookie. Ralphie, where are you? Ralphie is 8/10 up. Needs a bit more than that. Gainful. Wow. 4 minutes. You need to be the last car over the line in 5 minutes. So Ralphie goes P4. Track is evolving all the time. Two Ferraris coming over now. So that is Chip starting his lap. James Brown starting his lap. Bloom isn't improving. Who else here? Stay on board with Chip as he goes through sector 1. So I think we'll see these guys do their time, and then just on 2.5 minutes, I think we'll see the others come out. This Chip's invalidated. So he'll need to charge and get back on it. There's a McLaren off at the side, which will be one of the Ralphies. James Brown goes first one to the 17, 17, 1, 2, 3. So almost a second ahead of Gainful. The track is evolving. As I said, you need to be the last one out the pits, but with enough time to leave space. Where's Ralphie? There he is, on his way round. Ralphie's burning. Nearly 2/10 up. He's 6/10 up. Needs more than that to get him up the top. Everyone's now coming out bits. Everyone's on their own lap. Ralphie jumps up to third with an 18.2. That's his last lap. So hopefully that's enough. Looking at the spread here, we've got James Brown's done enough, he's retired. So we've got 18.1. So I think 18s are going to be because everyone needs to be 18 because everyone's massively improving. It's got a Ferrari in the pit lane. James Brown. Okay, so we've got Gould that's just started his lap. So let's see what Gould improves in sector 1. We've also got Clay behind him, is it? There's Clay behind him as well. Down to sector 1. Split Phoenix shows quick. Clay is up 1.5 seconds in sector 1. Come through sector 2. 3.5 seconds improvement. So we're going to see times flying all over the place. So Gould will be first. Yeah, Wabby, this happened on Friday, and that's what I dropped out of Q1 because I didn't expect that much. So Clay goes up to 5, Gould goes up to 2. We've got Mercedes of Marshall up to P5. We've got an Aston Martin with Curley up to P7. Now we've got a Red Bull of Housie up to P4. We've got an Alpine. Can't keep up with these. If we're coming out Red Bull, Osso. Where's Osso going to go? Osso goes to P8. We've got a Riker, P10 on the cusp, so everyone's in the 17s. 17.7 for Riker, so. And that's it. Ralphie, where's Ralphie going to be? Ralphie's invalidated. So that's it. We will be losing Wookie, Ralphie, Gainful, Woob, and Curly. There we go. So that is confirmation then of Phoenix going quickest. Gould, Chip, Bloomster, Hounsey, James Brown, Marshall, Clay. Clay, you know, Clay was a good lap. He was still P8. P9 for Rosso, Riker, and we're losing Curly, Wooben, Gainful, Ralphie, and Wookie. We'll move into Q3. The sun is popping through. There's a little bit of blue sky. Everyone on the softs, I would assume. And there's a shootout for pole. So let's jump on with Marshall, Phoenix, and Clay's first one out. So next 10 minutes we'll find out the pole sitter. Could be Gould. Could be Clay if he puts his lap together. Phoenix. Brighton. We'll see. Clay comes across the start finish line to start his lap. And we've got Phoenix as well. And then the Mercedes of Marshall. So some quick times will be posted. Maybe even the 16s. So Marshall a bit slower through sector 1 and then Clay. .56.9, 56.3, and 57.2. So maybe Phoenix on the provisional pole here. So Clay will go up 16.5, Phoenix will go 15.8. Wow. And Marshall's 17 flat. So next across will be Riker. So it's 56 for Riker. So Riker jumps in between with a 16.3, and then the two Ferraris is, so James Brown is on his out lap, so it'll be Chip to cross the line. See where he ends up. Chip goes P5 at 17.3. I've got a Red Bull of Housey. And then Gould, so Housey first. Housey crosses the line, goes P2. And Gould goes P1, 7.15.7. And we've got Bloom Star. He's crossing the line now. He goes P9, 17.8. James Brown just coming round through sector 2. So quite a spread there, 15.7 to 17.7, 17.8. 2 second spread. James Brown comes on the final corner, heads to the line, puts himself second row, P3 with a 16.164. So everyone's heading back into the pits, fresh set of tyres on, and go out again. So we got everyone is in the pits. We only have James Brown who's making his way back round. So everyone is in the pits. Everyone's waiting as long as they can because the last car across the line will get the better time. Track evolution is ridiculous. And we've got a Ferrari on the way out. Who is it? James or Chip? James or Chip? It is. Come on, it's Chip. So we've got Chip and Marshall. So it's 3 minutes 40 to go. I think it's a bit early. I think leaving it a bit later would have been a better option. Not Marshall. Bloomstead is coming out now. I would think. So Chip is first. And we've got an Aston coming out. Phoenix is on his way out the pits. The other lads just made their way round. So Chip is starting his lap. DRS is open, burning on the overtake. See his improvement through sector 1 for Chip. Should be a few tenths, 2.5 tenths. And we've got Marshall a bit less, 2 tenths less. And the Red Bull of Housy's on an outlap. Chip coming up to sector 2, improving by 8.5 tenths. Wow. Marshall improving by 5 tenths. And Housey is on his outlap still, obviously. So Chip will be the next one to cross the line. Chip will go up to P3 with a 16 flat. Marshall crossing the line now, we'll go P5. Housy's just behind there. We've got James Brown who's on his outlap. Who's behind James Gould on his outlap. Bloom. How much is he improving by? Bloom. Half a second. Still in the 17s for him though. Right on an out lap. Where's Clay? Clay's just starting his lap. So McLaren moves out the way. So Riker just coming out to start his lap. As Phoenix is 15.5, 2/10 ahead of Gold. What's Clay up to? Clay currently P8, 16.5. Improved by a 10th in Sector 1. And Marshall's on his way back into the pits. Who's that crossing the line? Osso, no, not Osso. How is he starting his lap? Clay coming through Sector 2. What's he improved by there? 3/10 for him, so still low 16s. James Brown and Chip swap places. So James Brown overtakes his teammate and goes P3, moves Chip into P4. How's he's not improving? Like how's he? Clay has gone P5, 16.2. Riker goes to P4, splits the Ferraris. How's he is not improving at all. Bloom's in the pits. That is it. Bloom's just retired from the session. So that is all. Session's finished. How's he won't get any more. Head to the finish line, cross the line. So your pole sitter, Mr. Phoenix, heads up Gould, followed by James and Riker on row 2. James and Riker on row 2, Chip and Osso row 3, Clay and Marshall row 4, Housie and Bloom start row 5. Rounds out your top 10. I'll be back shortly while the guys get the setups, set the tyres, set the fuels, and I'll see you on the grid. Welcome back. And cars are lined up on the grids. The lads have set their strategies. Looks dry. And we have 5 people on medium. Again, 5 people on hards. We've got Hindsight, Wookie, Woburn, Bloomster, and Housey. Everyone else starting on the mediums. Everyone careful into long straight turn 1. We don't want any safety cars. We've got an hour until the real race starts. Probably won't be any interviews tonight, guys, because I want to get in, get settled, and watch the start. Kane DSQ. Back on the starting grid. Not sure what's happened there, but he's at the back. He's sat on the grid. So, hopefully we get a good view on the grid of who's where. Top 8 all on mediums. Everyone lined up in their pit boxes. No one yet has gone too far. Everyone perfectly lined up in their boxes. There we go. So it's lights. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and away we go. And the front 2 get away nicely. So Phoenix manages to get away. Gould jumps James Brown. Oh, we've got a McLaren gone wide, lost a wing. And we've got a VSC already. So Captain Hindsight. Got penalties already. The VSC, who's gained and lost in the first couple of corners. So Phoenix where he was, Chip where he was, Bloomstar. Marshall been for the connection with the collision with Riker. So Blue started a little bit in the back, dropped 10 places. And he was the McLaren I saw spinning off into the wall. So we'll probably see him in for a wing change. So we'll see if we can see him. Yeah, he's got no wing. He's lost his front wing completely, so he'll be into the pits. So that's screwed his strategy because he's on the hards. So Lookman's up to P11 from the back. Clay's up to 4. Where did Clay start? Yes. We're going racing again. Curly's jumped Ruben up to 12th position. Bloom is in the pits. He's got his 10-second time penalty and then his change of wing. And he's on his way out. He just swapping places, Woburn there. So give it 5 or 6 laps, the mediums will all start to die off, and we'll see the hard runners staying out. Halsey and Marshall swap places, and Lucky gets Ralphie. Who else into the pits there? Got Mercedes into the pits. That's Marshall. So he's going from the mediums. Get rid of his 10-second penalty. Greeny isn't really pulling away at the front. James Brown left behind him. Ooh, half a second behind him. Evening Popeye. Helicopter view through the S's. DRS there for Luckman up to P9. Ruben there under pressure from Mucky. There'll be a DRS overtake here. Mucky's got no DRS left. And just straight back to up another place for him, so pretty much back where he started from, I think. Position change. Oh no, he's up 3 for Mucky. Trim making a move on Wab. Wab coming back up the inside of him. Yeah, Osso's had a good quality. So Osso's been up there. Final corner. James Brown does have DRS. Jules burning everything's got, just can't get them. Play as well. See these medium runners now starting to struggle with grip as we come into lap 4, into lap 5. Way all over the back of Gould there. Down the grid. Bob's just got past Kelly. Made a move up behind Lucky now. 2 passes together. Hindsight picks up a track limit warning. Go back on the play. Gould's gonna make a move now on James Brown. Hasn't got the legs. Nope, hasn't got the legs. Look, went up to P7. Closest battle on track at the moment is Gainful, right behind Awesome. Phoenix is pulling out a little bit of a lead as well, 7/10 in front now. Oh, Gable looks. Oh no! Gable has a spin. He did look up the inside there. And Gable has retired, crashed into the wall. Oh, it's a full safety car, is it? It's a yellow track. Caution sector 3. Oh, there is a safety car. A safety car on track. There is a safety car on track. So we've got well behind so Curly in the pits. The safety car is waiting on track for let's go on with up to Phoenix. So top 8 are gonna pit. Housie and Wookie should then theoretically drive past. Wookie's pitted? No, he isn't. So Marshall pitted, he had a 10-second penalty, so he pitted. Get rid of his 10-second penalty, and Bloom had no wing, so he pitted for a change of wing and a 10-second penalty as well. So they should catch up with the safety car. Skill issue. So Carl Trim stayed out on those mediums. Ooh, that was a mistake. Should have double stacked. Would have been better double stacking than being out on those 7.5 mediums because they will die. And Marshall has pitted. Nice Marshall pitted. And put the hards back on. He's pushing the safety car down the main street. Yeah, so Carl didn't pick that lap either. So his race is over. So these two guys need to get Yeah, I've no idea. Well, going for the one stop. Yeah, but those mediums won't go much more than 10 laps. He's just getting those. The lads behind him are just going to pass him. I don't think he'll. Yeah, they'll definitely be going off now. 8 lap old mediums. Okay, you've had a couple under the safety car. I did 10 laps on the mediums because I had 2 under the safety car. Then I did a full of 8. Yeah. I'm not worried. I'm certainly not worried. Worried about Wookie in P2. That's all I'm worried about. So hopefully Wab can also jump those 3 in front of him on the medium as well. Hopefully we'll see safety car come in. Biased in the comms box, absolutely. That's what I'm paid to do. Kane with 20 seconds of penalties. Of course he is. Of course he is. Yeah, top 4 haven't stopped. You've got to support your own team, that's the only way. Safety car is coming in. Safety car is coming in. So, houses now the safety car. Well, at least there's plenty of notice. We got absolutely no notice on Friday. I think it was the final couple of turns it noticed it came in. Here we go, around the corner. Phoenix is close, Phoenix is very close. Oh, he is. How did he get that stopped? Great move there, Phoenix all over the back of Ruben now. So Carl will be struggling, James Brown will be all over the back of him. Yeah, Carl's just got no grip. James Brown looking to get past it. Phoenix past Ruben as well, so Phoenix up to P3. Lookman, P7. Phoenix does look there. Also Carl looking at Ruben. A little bit of a nosy there to see what's going on. There goes Carl Trim on, James Brown. James Brown looking at the inside. Oh, it's close. They just touch wheels. And Luckman says thank you very much and goes up the inside. Picked up another penalty. Played on track. Move on lap. Felix has now made his way back up to P1. Now on 12 off old mediums, and he's in James Brown now kicks Sauber sandwich. Let's go wide. Got Wookie in the pits, so those hards decided to come off. For the mediums, this is definitely a two-stopper. Kane picks up a speeding in the pit lane. Wookie, P18. Getting on with these tyres. And we've got carnage. I'm not sure what was going on there, but there was a lot of cars sideways. As Clay jumped up to P9 with all the sideways cars. Wow, speeding in the pit lane. It's a horrible pit lane. It comes upon you very quick and it's a slow pit lane. Carl Trim is in the pit as well with Rob. And Kane has pit and quit. Also with no penalty yet. Marshall back up to P12. So 16, 19 laps. The Marshall's tyres go to the end. How's he currently holding himself? P2 with 15 lap old odds. So, right behind Ralphie, and Curly behind him as well. And behind Curly, got Hindsight, who's got Wookie behind him, looking up the inside there. Wookie making a move on Hindsight. Hindsight got it back. Running out of room, can't make it done. Marshall just behind Wookie now as well. Made his way back up there, Blues up to 13th after being off the back as well. Carl Trim still P17. Play on his own, 6 seconds behind Gould. Gould does have a penalty though. Mainly spread out up at the front. Lookman's moved into P2 ahead of James Brown. I was going to say, Lookman and Osso, I've got mediums that are 11 laps old. Lookman is still out with his, Osso's pitted for his. That Ferrari in the background as well, Chip. So Hindsight will probably be in the next lap, I would say, because they're 12 lap old. Hindsight are battling where Housy's just behind him. Housy's made his way past Marshall. House's got brand new hards on, so 17 laps to go. He picked up a time penalty. And Luckman pits. So Luckman will switch back to the hards. That's it. And he will go to the end. Fifth. Phoenix well out in front now, 10 seconds in front. Top 6, 7 I've got odds 12, 13 laps old. Wookie 6 lap old mediums. Housey 2 lap old hards going to the end. So Housey in a very good position as he looks up the inside of Wookie. And Wookie closes the door and says, no thank you. The move is done. Blue Star and hindsight is here on the battle. Kelly and Housey. Soft places. Making his way past Blue Star. There we go, Riker's box. Carlson picks up a penalty. So out he goes. So these hard runners now are going to go to, I'd say, lap 29, 28, 29, and then run the mediums to the end. What if they had, hold on a sec, what if they, race director, so, oh no, they've got to go hards again. So they'll be pitting again soon for hards, I would assume. Like, what's the speed limit? He's going to go for the undercut. There we go, and he's out. Wow, fastest lap of the race. He's on a flyer. He's pushing. Wookie's been in the pit again. So he's now done. Clay come out P14, so he's done. No more stops for him, stops wise. So Marshall's done 3 stops and up to P7. Big drive from him there. He's done 2, top front runners have only done 1. Biggest gainers, Chips lost 11, Lookman up 12, Ralphie up 9. Marshall's only up 1, even though he's back where he started. Makes his way past Ralphie because he bits. 17 apple cards coming off, fresh hards going on, Charlie in hindsight in the pits. Got Gould into the pits. Gould out the pits, and he's just come out just behind Riker, just in front of Wab. Wab gonna get the move going on him. Too far back. Everyone now running on hard except Rubin at the back on the fresh set of mediums. So we've got the 2 front runners, and James Brown in the pits. Now he takes the lead of the race. James Brown comes out. Oh, as Haas goes past him. Oh, Wab. But James come on the mediums. 10 laps remaining. Might be a sitting duck with those fresh mediums, but we'll see what happens towards the end of the race. Phoenix has come out P2. Where is... Go for Hasses. Got to keep an eye out for them Hasses. We got So Lookman on the back of the field. Now tries with his DRS. Won't have enough in him to get to him. Lots of look. Pulls out, pulls back in, and goes around the corner. We've got Riker and Gould swapping places. While having a look at James Brown, thinks better of it. Save him up for next lap, run out of VRS. And Clay Mull just 5.5 seconds down the road. Under pressure from Chip. We've got in the background, we've got Carl Trim and Marshall. Gould, fastest lap of the race. Is he on? No, he's not. He's on 3-lap old hards. James Brown has in fact made his way past a Wab on those softs. I wasn't going to say that yet, Stingray. I saw that, noted it. And I won't say it because of the commentator's curse, but we'll say it at the end, if it's still the same. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll go into there and I'll look at that. And I'll go as far as saying, oh, he has. Yeah, he's had one. He's had one warning. So we'll leave it at that. As Marshall picks up a penalty. James Brown and Riker swapping places as James Brown goes through the inside. Around the outside. Side by side, and they both go off together. Neither of them wanting to give up on positions. That's brought a Wab closer as well, now only 2 seconds behind them. See what the penalty scores are. Oh. We've got Lookman with 6, Gould 3, Wab with 13. That'll be speeding in the pit lane, I would guess. Wookie with 3, Ralphie with 6, Carl Trim just picked up another one, Chip with 6, Marshall 3, Curly with none, Carl with 6 and Hindsight with 6. So 6 laps remaining. Wab is now just a second behind Riker. to. Pits. Done. As Wab goes sideways round that final few corners. So 5 laps remaining, and it's 7:45, 15 minutes before the real race kicks off. We should have plenty of time. Wab is now within DRS. So we come around. James Brown's picks up a penalty. He's in DRS. Way picks up a penalty. We're all starting to come through the final warnings now. How's he fitted the softs? How many stops has he done? 2. So he's come out behind Wab. He's hoping to jump Wab again. Interval tyres. Yeah, he's on the softs. So who's in the pits now? It's Woburn put the softs on. So they're both going for the fastest lap, are they? And you give it to one of you. Lookman going into the pits. Rousey looking to we've got all 3 tyre compounds on the grid at the moment. Who's that going slow? Who's that? Oh, it's Luckman's car, that's why. Wow. Still struggling to get past James Brown. He's close. He's got DRS. No, he's not. He's not got the legs. So 16 finishes. Woburn the only one currently not to get any sort of points. Top 15 all get points. Woburn is 33 seconds back, so he's got no chance of making up any points. Marshall P11 could drive him in to come back from the back. Halsey now has made its time up to Wab as a big look. I know. Next lap. I'll do it next lap. I'm not saying it yet. And Wab goes round the outside. Squeeze to the corners. Now he makes a move up the inside of James Brown. Those softs haven't got the grip. We've got no drive. 3 laps. No grip in them. Wab is driving for his life to keep Halsey off him, although he will get it on the final grid because he has got a penalty as well. Wood made up 10 seconds. Phoenix is all on his own at the back. Now on his final lap. Halsey has managed to get past Wab. Let's go up to Phoenix because he is now coming round the final corner. We'll go aboard him at the fire off the pit wall, and he takes the line to win the Mexican City Grand Prix. Go coming round to take second place. And Mike just coming through the stadium now, round the final corner. Like will take the final spot on the podium for P3. And then Halsey, Wab, the Wab will drop down to just behind Wookie. That's it, so Wookie P7, sorry, Clay P6, Wookie P7, Wab P8, Marshall P9. Also penalty free, also will be P10, Chip, Curly, Hindsight. As also laughs. Everyone wanted me to say it before also, but there was no way I was cursing you. I saw the 1-1 and there was definitely no way I was going to curse it. Good race everyone. Well done. There won't be any podium interviews because literally it's 5 to 8. I'm going to jump into real life. So I'll grab the results and I'll see you all in chat. Also heard it all. I wasn't given the commentator's curse. So driver of the day, most overtakes, fastest lap and race winner. There we go. Let's go over to the race results. Fastest lap goes to James Brown in the end. So the two guys on the soft running tyres didn't get the fastest lap. Interesting. So I just scroll down to the bottom, the 3DNFs, Carl, Kane and Gainful. That is your results. It's been a pleasure. Join us again on Tuesday for Silverstone F2. And then next weekend we'll be there Friday and Sunday for Tier 1, 2 and 3. It's been a pleasure. I hope I've kept you entertained. It's not been great, but straightforward. Thanks again, and I'll catch you again soon.